guys, thanks for watching again. Kind of funny, I'm standing underneath this oak tree and it's raining acorns, and with that being said, part of our episode today is going to be based on the transition here from early season into getting here into October. And part of that has to do with oak trees. So what we've noticed a lot is some of the patterns have changed a little bit, and we think they're heading to oaks. Another thing we want to dive into is how we hunted early season in a low impact way is what we'll call it, and we'll break that down later in the episode. But we do have two huge surprises for you. Short tin and big brow, our two main targets, showed back up right where we thought they would. We got a camera back out there. They showed up immediately. You can see on these pictures we're showing you here that short tin was one of those deer that probably didn't look as good once the velvet came off as we were hoping or thought he would. The big brow's just the opposite. Did very similar to what we had discussed with Lucky. He really looks good. The mass is great, and like I said, we think we know where we're going to hunt him. It's a place that we're going to take it easy on getting in there, but we're just glad he showed back up. But follow us along. Me and Uriah are going to check some trail cameras and check some food plots, and we get back to you. We're gonna explain to you how we low impact hunt early season to make the whole season more of a success. Little food plot update for you guys. It's our Frigid Forge Big and Beastie. Uriah's walking through it. And, excuse me, but I got to keep watch of him, because if he falls in there, we might lose him. That's how good our Big and Beastie's doing. What a tremendous product this is for any of you guys that are looking for a food plot, especially a late season type food plot. And the crazy thing is, we've already have the video footage and trail cam pictures of deer already nipping on the leaves. It's in September now, so what a great product. But stick with us, we'll keep you updated on the progress of this Big and Beastie. Alright, so we wanted to go over the dynamics of this green field blind. We moved in the greenfield stand. We've been having a lot of action here, and we kind of wanted to diagnose it, down to what we think's going on. Basically, right up in here we have a food plot. A lot of brassicas, radishes, more of a later season food plot. And down here, actually across the road, we got a lot of bedding with a creek back here. So what happens is these deer filter up this way, and we notice this pattern right before season started. So we originally had a stand right here. We can see the corner of the ag field, the beans, and we notice these deer filter up through here and make their way to the beans. Out of this stand, what we've noticed a lot is these deer come out of this northwest corner, and the two problems we had with this stand is they either got to us before it was too dark to film, or they were cutting through on us, either through this little roadway, or they're cutting through the fence and getting behind us, and it's just a really tough shot. So what we did was we improvised, moved this blind down here, and this is where we got lucky. And they're feeding out here into this big clover field, kind of a transition into these beans at night. So, just a little bit breakdown. Another really good part to this stand is it's really easy access in and really easy access out. We can slip out the back door and head back to our trucks without a deer knowing we're anywhere in the world. We're really big, just like Bill, on access in and access out. And this is one of our really good stands where there's a lot of action, really good access in and out. It's a transition area, so we're not hunting directly on that main food source and spooking deer off of it, so it keeps their pattern going. But that's a breakdown of one of our really productive early season stands. Maybe it'd help you guys in you got a similar stand to it and how you could use it, and we did have to make a little bit of an adjustment, but it's worked out well for us. We got some really good footage of some of our hit list bucks, so stick with us out of these stands, see what happens here. finishing up here talking to you guys about this low impact hunting. We had an interesting situation last night. We just got done telling you about the green field. Me and Uriah moved into the grove on those food plots, thinking that maybe some patterns have changed. And as we came out, we noticed that Lucky was back in the green field with another young deer. So it's saying that, keep in mind, just depending on what's going on in your particular area, these early season patterns could last anywhere from another 7 to 10 days in general. But the low impact hunting we're talking about is super important. You can see these pictures we're about to show you where for us hunting in the morning just doesn't make sense. You can see hook browse that comes back through in the mornings, and us trying to hunt really anywhere on this property would be more of a risk than it would have the reward to it. So very important that you're hunting the right wind and primarily hunt evenings unless you can really get in the morning and not alert any deer. And that's our lesson. But in the following weeks, we're going to talk maybe about specific deer and how we're going to hunt them. And next week, we're going to dive back into, again, a little bit of this low impact theme here and how we do this in a different part of the property. And what's cool is this other part we're going to talk about in the grown-up field in our low impact hunting. These deer have kind of what we're calling a circle pattern, and that's part of it. So we've got two primary spots that we hunt here early season, keep the impact down on the deer, not let them know that we're hunting them basically, and to make it more of a success. And we'll break down that spot next week. Thanks for watching, and stick with us.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, just talk.
I don't know what to talk about.
Django, look. Is that deer? Where's the deer? Where's the deer?
All right, see if you can hear that.
Look.
Funny.